Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, dear students. Today we have chapter 6 ACT course math section from ACT or ACD Panda math. Uh, we will solve chapter exercise of probabilities of numbers. We'll go directly to the chapter exercise, page 36. First question today we have talk about a positive integer is multiplied by 6 and product is multiplied. So we have x multiplied by 6 multiplied by 4. Which of the following number could be the result of second multiplication? So the result of all, which one of this? So we have good idea here where this number is 24 of a known number. Any number of those options can be divided by 24 without remainder. This our target. The option will be this number. So all we have to do, just check which of the option can be divided by 24 without remainder. So first option divided by 24 cannot. Second option divided by 24, yes, can. So stop here. The option is B. Because if we divide it, 552 divided by 24, the answer should be 23. Okay, this is clear. Also, we can know what exactly was 6. But the answer asking about the number after multiply by 6 times 4 times x times 6 times 4. Now we will go to second question. Then about number 2, second question, which of the following accurately describes the decimal representation of 4.6 times 10? Here just need 4 6 digit. We can, every time he ask about 4 6 digit, according to the decimal place or the decimal point, 10 power negative 1. Already we have, because it's look like this, okay? So it's can write as 46 by 10 power negative 1. We have also before 10 negative 80. So all 10 digits, all 0 digit will be negative 81. Rewrite it. So we move. Now we move to left. How many digits to left? 81 digits. So 1, 2, complete to 81. So we have after how many zeros? This is the question. This should be 79 zeros because we have 80, 81 here. So we have 79 digits. So the best answer here is number 1. We have a decimal point followed by 79 zeros, then 6, then 4, then 6. So we have answer A. I hope it's clear now. Okay. It's so easy, but very tricky as well, because he give us standard formula and asking how it looked like before standard formula. Before standard formula look like 1 like this. Okay, just move the decimal place back to 81 digit again. So we have 79 places here, places to be 0. So we have 79 zeros. Okay, answer is A again. We repeat it in different way. We have number 3. What is the least common denominator? If you have this kind of calculator, very, very easy. Because already you have a function here. This any CASI calculator with VN extension can do greatest common divisor or denominator. Also, you can get lowest common multiplier. Okay, here he want least common denominators, mean least common multiple for the denominators. Okay, least common multiple for this. All we have by calculator, one step less than 1 minute. I have two methods. If you don't have the option, this option, first of all, check that about the numbers. No common factor between them, all of them. Common factor between 4 and 24 is 4, and 9 and 24 is 3. But all of them, no common factor, so we can use this option or this one. This is for all calculator 1 over 24 plus again, sorry, plus 1 over 9 plus would be better to do it like this. So the denominator here is our target or our answer here. Denominator is 72. If you have the n Casio, just use this function by alpha divided LCM to write the denominator 24, shift, then alpha LCM, then 9, shift 4, then close parentheses 2 times, that's all. We have the answer here. It's clear. Answer is B. I hope it's clear now. Any question, please send to me if you need to be explained by traditional way, but it take long time, not working here in ACT course. In ACT test, don't use the long methods. You can save your time by first method or second method if you have special calculator like this. First method for all calculator, you can repeat the video and make a pause exactly to check the step. How we have number 4, a number is produced by multiplying x by 10 and y, which is divisible by 15. So we have here x, number z is x times 10 y. Okay, z is multiplying x and y. Very tricky one. This one divided by can be divided by 10 without remainder. So this one can be divided with 15 without remainder. So we can say that a product of both can be divided by 150. So xy, which is z, can be divided by 115. So just to check which of this number couldn't be factor for z. If this number factor for 115, so can be factor for z. Again, which of z is produced? Z produced by multiplying x and multiplying times y. X and y are divisible by 10 and 1. So any can write it like this: 150 times whatever was before x and y. Okay, so can divide this by 150. So which of those can be divided by 150 without remainder? Okay, can divide by z because z already have 150. So can 2, yes, can 2, can 3, 15 divided 3. Can 6, yes, can, no, cannot 6. Check it, please. Cannot divided by 6. No, can by 6, yes, can by 6. Can because already you can check it by calculator. Sorry, check by calculator. It's very, very easy. Cannot 20 only. We're looking for cannot divided by 150. So 150 divided by 2 can. 150 divided by 3 can. 150 divided by 6 can as well, you see. But 150 divided by 20 cannot. But can with 30, yes, can with 30, check. So the only cannot is 20. The answer is D, because already one of factors here of Z is 150 is factor of Z. So 150 cannot be divisible by 20, so cannot all. Answer is number 4. Answer is D. Okay, can go to number 5. We have here number 5. Which of the following inequalities is true? Okay, which one is true? All we can do, check which one is bigger than half. All of them can be bigger than 6 over 11, bigger than half, but not like this. Would be better and easier to convert all to be decimal. This is will be very, very easy now. Just use calculator again. Check first one decimal, please, here. First one is 5 nines. Okay, now we have 5 nines. SD, so it's around to be 5555 and so on. Just take 3 digits. This one, we write it down here. Don't take much time like me. 556 approximately equal. Also 5 over 7, change the color and check 5 over 7 here. 5 over 4, sorry, 4 over 7. 4 over 7 SD look like what? The same. I will write it in better way, but very close to be the same. 3 digital or 3 significant figures. So approximately equal 5. It's look now, this is bigger than 5 nines. So should be 571. Last one, which is 6 elevens, 6 over 11, SD. So it's the biggest one, I think, here. We have a winner here, which is 6 elevens. It's look like 5. No, not the bigger one. The bigger one is here. This is the smallest one. It's 5. So the biggest one is here, number 1. So should be here, first one. Yes, this one and this one. Second biggest one is 5 nines. So answer is E. Smallest one is the last one. Answer is E in number 5. I hope clear. Just confirm it to be decimal and make approximately for the value on the calculator. Number 6, there are 3 alarms. The first alarm ring every 6 minutes. Second one ring if, every 8 minutes. So start altogether 3 alarms. Start at the same time. Third one after 10 minutes. Start now, time. So when 6 minutes pass, 1 alarm. When 8 minutes pass, second alarm, 10 alarm. So after how many, you see, how many minutes all will ring at the same time. After how many minutes elapse, until the 3 alarm bells next ring. So this is basic idea. Talk about what? About LCM. Use the um, same what? Same technique here. You see, just first one, if you have the same calculator, just alpha LCM and use 6, comma, shift, comma, then shift alpha divided. We have another LCM 8, also shift, comma. We have 10, close parentheses, second parentheses and first parentheses. Now we got the answer 120. The answer is 120. So what we have to do if we don't have this kind of calculator, VN1 can use fractional way. So what is a fractional way? Put all in the denominator 1 over and make add like this plus 1 over 8 like this plus 1 over 10. That's all? Yes, that's all. Take the denominator. Take the denominator. The answer here, don't work with numerator at all. The answer is 120. The answer is C number 6. I hope it's clear. This idea comes with lamps, 3 lamps or flash lamps, come with visiting for parents as well. 3 brothers are visiting parent every while, the same every 10 days, 6 days, 8 days. The same idea come frequently in this ACT test. So we have number 9 about recurrent formula. You know about this formula well, I think. Also, you can use calculator to recognize, but no need here about the fraction, but just check which one is bigger and which one is small. Here, number 1, just repeat extra 2 digit or 1 digit. You can repeat 2 digit or 1 digit. It's up to you. First one is 2, 3, 4. We have to repeat recurrent on the 3, 4, 2, 3. Second one, 0, 4, and repeat it 23, 23 because they had it on 23 only. Third form, 0.2. So we have 3 repeated. Can repeat 3 many times. You can check now which one is bigger. Just check notation which one is bigger. This is the biggest one. Decide which is the biggest one. 4, 4, 4. Just compare the digital place. 2, 2, 2. All 3 are the same. Cannot decide. So from fourth one is 4 big. 3, 3. First one is the biggest one. So hat of 3 is the biggest one. Okay, hat of 3 is the biggest one here. So we have this one and this one only, right? C or A, C or A. Check here which one is bigger. Cannot check. Why cannot check? Because both are 3 after 3 digits. Okay, but check now repetition. 23. So this is 23. Sorry, 23, 23. Second one. Third one is 3 only. So can repeat, can check from first one here. The second biggest or bigger one is 0.4233. The third one here is the second one, which means we have one hat on 3 on this one or this one. So C should be the answer. Smallest one is the middle one. I hope clear. Smallest one is the middle one. Middle one in the given, smallest one here is the answer. The answer is C as well, like before. Number 8. This is very tricky one. The idea of number 8. If we have smallest denominator as possible, and this bigger one, biggest or bigger as possible, So this is will be big. In the other way, if here bigger and here small, so this should be smaller by very simple example. If we have 5 over 2, this is 2.5. See, 5 over 9. This is fraction here. You see, smallest denominator, make a bigger one. Bigger denominator, make a smaller one. The same idea here, but we have assumption. A over B. So I need it maximum, biggest as possible. So I'm looking for smallest value of B. Smallest value of B here is 3. And I need this is biggest value or greatest value of A. So greatest of A is 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So answer D is the right answer, number 8. I hope it's easy, tricky, but easy. So we go to number 9. Anyone need any more emphasize, more explanation? Please leave a comment or connect us or send any problem you want to explain it for you. Here, number 9, there are 1 million microseconds in a second. The scientist divide the second into million microseconds. So we have 21 point microsecond. Okay, you need to write the notation in order to 1 second. I need to write microsecond in 1 second. First of all, this one is 1.16 by 10. What I'm doing here, 10 power 1. We need to write the scientific notation. We explained it before. We need this number is between 10 and 0. 0 point or 1.9 point, but cannot be 21. It's more than 10. So just I make it like this. Also, we have to check microsecond. Microsecond comparing with 1 second. Just make it like this, very easy. This is 1 million. So 1 million look like what? 10 power 6. It's equal to microsecond. It is equal to second. So we have what? We have cross multiplication, very easy. We need here in second. So 1 times this over 10 power 6. So we have to make them divided. You see, can make it by, again, we can make it by proportion now. We convert first of all. This is microsecond and this is second. 1 second make in any way denominator and numerator make 6 0. We have this 1 in microsecond, write it here. We can write it here, yes. 2.16 power by 10 power 1. So we need it in second. So cross product 2.6 by 10 over what? Over 10 power 6. So very easy to make it up here. 10 power 6, d power 1 negative. So should be 2 by 0.16 by 10 power negative 5. Very easy. I explain it in details, emphasize, okay? In just 1 minute, you can do it, okay? Just before 1 minute. Microsecond in scientific notation, again, I will explain it in less than minute. Microsecond should be 2.16 by 10. Convert from microsecond from small to big. Big is second. We have to make divided by 10. This is 10 power 6. That's all. From small unit, this is rule, to big unit, divide. And the opposite way, big to small, is multiply. So we make divide. This is times 10 power negative, or by mentally, you can do it mentally. So 1 should be C minus 5 plus minus 6 plus 1. So 10 minus 5 by 2.16. That's all. I hope it clears second method especially. Number 10, now we have given integers. Given the x as our integers. If this formula means x minus a number square over 2 must be 1 or 2 or 3, maybe negative, maybe positive, we're not sure. But let us think, please. Which of the following must be true? So we have to detect which one is true. This can be positive or can be negative. If we put 0, can be 1, can be positive. If we make it like a bigger number, can be negative. Not sure about negative or positive. Can be negative, can be positive. Maybe true, maybe false. Divisible by 5? No, divisible by 2. X is divisible by 2. Not by 5. Why? Because if we have 5 power 2, so 5 power 2 is what? 5 power 2 is 25, or 5 power 3, 25 minus 5, but 5 power 3, okay, cannot be divisible by 2. It's divisible by 5 each time, not 2. We talk about x. Okay? Because divisible by 5 will subtract 5 in opposite way, and in this time should be divided by 2. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. Not sure, not every time. But even or odd, this is one of those is answered. So take any value of x power 2. We have the rule. Odd, this is odd 1 minus odd. Take any odd minus odd. 3 minus 1 is even. So even divided even, 2 is even, can. But if we take it x even square, so by the way, odd square is still odd. Take any number, odd square is still odd, okay? 81, 9 square, 81 still odd. So odd square is still odd. And even square, 4, 16, 2 is 4, 10 is 100. So if x is odd, so we have odd minus even. This is idea, basic idea. Odd minus even is what? Is odd. Check. 5 minus 2 is odd. Odd cannot be divided by 2. So must be odd number. Okay? X must be odd number. I explain it in very, very details. Don't work like this, but you have to understand about this names or this basics about even, odd, and negative, positive. So first of all, we think this one must be even divided 2. When it is even, because we have odd, so odd minus what? Minus odd square. So this is minus, should be odd, even odd square, still odd. Yes, right. Odd minus odd is even. You can check by give you some examples like we mentioned. 5 minus 3 is odd. 121 minus 5 still odd. You see, still even. Odd minus odd still even. Even divided by 2 can be integer. Integers mean 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 2, and so on. Answer is A. I hope you got the idea. We have 11. Let us think about this. This is the biggest one. When you think about it, biggest one, largest one, smallest one, and what as well? Negative. Why negative? 0 more than A. A is negative. Which of the following is greatest? The same idea, greatest. Mean it is positive. Cannot be A at all. Cannot be A at all. A negative or numerator and denominator cannot. And also, if we need the greatest value of A over B or fractional, because all optional fraction. Greatest value here is smallest one. We mentioned about this idea before previous question. Biggest one. So biggest one is D. Smallest one and not negative as well, not zero, cannot be zero, is B. So it's very clear now. Answer is D over B. Answer is E. I hope it's clear. Answer is E. Okay. Anyone need more emphasize, more explanation, please call us through comments or through Telegram group. Least common multiple of two numbers is 96. So we have LCM here. Is one of this number is 32, the other number is X. What is the greatest? He mentioned about the greatest. Maybe some of this number can be X, yes, but he asked about the greatest. So which is the greatest number? The LCM concept can be divided by 32, and LCM as well can be divided by X. He asking about X without remainder, not equal, without remainder. So anyone can be divided by X. We have many, but check greatest first. We have to check greatest first. This is the idea. So first of all, we have check about 69 divided by 96 divided by 28 cannot. Okay, just change my start, make it 24. Yes, but 16 can work as well. 3 can work as well, but this is the biggest one. Okay, this is the biggest one. Is the greatest possible value can be LCM, and L can be 96 is LCM for it, and for 32 as a common. We have number 13 here. Positive number in less than 500 and is multiple of 10. So maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30, maybe, and so on, up to what? Up to 490. Cannot take 500. Many here. How about 49 numbers? Which of one is written upper 500 like this, and make, if we take 10 over 100 means by calculator look like this. How many digits here left? Right to the decimal 1, 2. He asked about what is the minimum number of digits to the right. So if we take it like this, we can take 100. Yes, can take 100. So this is should be 0.21 decimal. Take 200, can take 200. In calculator should be how many right here? 4 after the decimal. 1 digit, only 1 digit is the minimum or the least digit can be right to the right of the decimal point. So answer is A, very easy and very tricky as well. We have number 14. How many positive integer less than 600 divisible by every number in the set above? So we need to get least common multiplier, which is without 2, because 2 can divide it by 4. So we have to just product all. 4 by 5, 20, 20 by 3 is 60. So 2 by 5, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 by 5 equals 60. So 60 is divisible by all of this. After that, jump 60. After that, how many 60s here we have? You can make it like this. 100 by 60. We have 10, okay? We have 10 digits up to 60, but he needed 10 numbers up to 600. 10 numbers up to 600. 600 need what? Need to be divisible by all of this. But we eliminate 600 because it's less than 600. So minus 1. So the answer is 9. We have 9 numbers. You can count it 60 and 120 and so on 180. So I can deduct how many by divided by 60. But this up to 600. He mentioned less than 600. We have 10. So now we have 9. It's very easy, I think, but you need to know the idea. 13 and 14 very, very close to each other, but different idea. Number 15, last one in this chapter. Suppose that x is real number and 1 over x is rational number. Which of the following could be value of x? So x 1 over cannot, this is rational number, cannot be 0 at all. And if 1 over root, because cannot be 0, 1 over 0 cannot be. 1 over 5, this is root 5, this is rational number, irrational number, irrational. What is irrational number? It cannot be right as a over b without root. Still, the number under the root is irrational number. A over b without any roots and b not equal 0 is rational, like fraction. Integer, this is rational number 5, but integer. So only treble, only number b is rational number because 1 over negative 1 should be negative 1. Negative 1 is rational number. So number 15 answer is B. I hope you enjoyed today this chapter. Any question, please leave a comment or connect me on the comments or through the channel again, Telegram channel or YouTube channel. See you next chapter, dear student. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.